Yoshi Captain Falcon, a real volatile matchup, as the kids do say. Like, so far early on, we've seen Hotline be the aggressor. Like, he tried to go in for an attack 2 times, and T-Beau really took advantage of that, allowing him to get a combo off of Hotline's aggression. Playing not necessarily defensively, but countering around him. Ooh. And with no double jump, that up air was really all he needed to take the first stock and get rid of it. Oh. Now that right there is the Captain Falcon standard. It's fun to watch, but it really gets you frustrated. That up tilt forever. Oh, but egg into egg was all Hotline needed to get his first stock. Really get a moment to catch his breath, try to come up with a strategy, go for those taunt cancels he loves so much, while maneuvering, keeping himself out of T-Beau's way. Oh. Good way to end it. It was safe, and it kept him into a situation where T-Beau no longer has a stock lead, and Hotline is really able to use Captain Falcon's heavy weight to get a quick 57% on him and approach with a DJC back air. Now this is definitely a matchup that I know T-Beau has a lot of experience with, because his #1 training partner, the Yid, is also a Yoshi main. So it's definitely going to work. Not necessarily if the matchup isn't going to work up in his favor, it's going to work in the sense that he's got a little bit more knowledge of how the matchup works than Hotline does. Because he's got a lot of guys who he gets practice with. There aren't that many serious Captain Falcon players who go to the grid often. So T-Beau had no trouble working around the Yoshi because he's got a lot of experience with it. And Hotline switching off the character select for a moment to collect his thoughts. And T-Beau's staying with Captain Falcon. Hotline staying with Yoshi. We're going to game 2. I feel like one thing that Hotline should do this game is essentially try to make T-Beau be the aggressor and work around him rather than try to aggress himself. Because the DJC is a strong option, but it's a little bit unsafe. Whereas Captain Falcon has a lot of fairly safe approach options, but it's nothing that he cannot work around. Unfortunately, Yoshi is a character that's kind of dead in the air once he gets his double jump out. But he's also got those quick kills like forward air there. Once again, a situation where when they're in neutral, they're both kind of waiting for the other to approach. And Hotline had a really great opportunity that he tried to capitalize on there. T-Beau had whiffed the forward air, or forward smash. And he tried so hard, but unfortunately T-Beau was like, I think that he was like, oh, I know how to deal with that. And just caught him off guard, took the stock early. Oh. Yeah, T-Beau knew exactly how to maneuver himself away from the DJC neutral air. And it's really letting Hotline sink down into another lost stock. At 3-1, things are looking kind of grim. But anything can happen. Once again, it's a situation where they were both kind of waiting for the other to approach. Eventually, T-Beau got a little bit bored of it. Just went in with the forward smash, used its very high very high startup speed to start a strong combo that ended the set. Oh my, I believe I was mistaken. This is best of 5. I have deceived you all. I apologize. We're still in it. Let's see if, like I had said, Hotline's the kind of player who really likes to take some time after a game, to really think about what he's been doing and see if there's anything that he can adapt into his next game. Let's see what he's learned from that and how he works it into the future. This time, one thing that he was really doing different there, he's on the platform, which he really was kind of just not staying at as much early on. Oh man, like, he's off stage. Does he have his double jump? He does. Good work of armor to keep himself alive. Oh. Good use of the forward smash to really... That was a quick actual like moment where forward smash or up smash really was the perfect option to like catch T-Beau off guard and allow himself to stay alive using an egg. And they're both pretty much even at 3 stocks. But once again, T-Beau is taking advantage of every moment where Hotline is trying to be the aggressor. T-Beau just knows what he's gonna do before he does it. Just has the perfect counter prepared already. Oh. But a unfortunate low recovery from T-Beau allows Hotline to take a close advantage. Once again, like one thing that I've noticed that Hotline does with his Yoshi combos quite a lot is that he uses weak hit of his up air as a way of, how do I word this? As a way of keeping it going a little bit longer than it would. Because it really just sends him right upward, right into another weak hit up air, which combos into weak hit up air, which can combo into whatever he wants, really. Gets him to the point where you can get them off stage, and then finish him off with whatever he needs. Because he can just safely float himself back on stage after. Just like that. Oh. Risky play from T-Beau there. Set up for a strong combo, which could lead to the game. Ah, but he was recovering to ledge when Hotline was expecting him to go on stage. Had no edge guard planned. T-Beau caught him off guard at the last second. We are at a last stock situation. This is Hotline's stock for the set. The winner's side stock. Whereas T-Beau, he's got a little bit of room to grow. Great, quick 100% combo gets T-Beau into the situation where he made it a 0 to death and took it out when it was really Hotline's time to shine. Great play from both this game.